Hey, how's it going? I really appreciate uh, you popping in to check out the audio for this. Today we're going to start our Sons of the Forest stream, which I'm really excited about. We're getting a little later start than I expected. I also expected to be doing this tomorrow, but things changed. But poor Kika ended up having some serious issues with her hip, and we were trying to figure out if we needed to take her to a hospital. But it seems like she's bounced back enough that we're good. So that's nice. Just ended up setting things back a bit because taking care of the pup is like 10 times more important than streaming. So I just got to keep my priorities straight. Um, but she's doing a lot better now. So I'm happy to hear that. I've messed with the audio a little bit in Sons of the Forest, um, just to see if I can get it good before just like blasting your ears out. So I've lowered it a little bit, um, but I might need your help if you're willing and able, just to let me know if it's too quiet now or if it's too loud, because it's fine on my headset now, but I'm not really sure what to think. Let's see. That said, we can just dive in and get started, which means I also need to do desktop audio. Cool. Yeah, thank you for helping, Wait. You're a real MVP here. Let's play some Sons of the Forest. You know it has to be hard survival. Otherwise, it's not fun. Can you hear the music at all? Of the game? Well, now it's quiet. But yeah. Okay, perfect. The loading screen takes forever, but the island is really huge this time, so that makes sense to me. But yeah, chill little Wednesday stream. Good horror vibes. It's also very 80s. Yeah.
Last signal was from 500 feet below ground. 7 months ago. You're not gonna find anyone alive down there.
So we got Kelvin and Fisheye here, little buddies. We're on the hunt for Edward Puffton. Um, his wife Barbara Puffton, and then his daughter Virginia Puffton, with a gigantic ass island for us to look at. Yeah, love the weather. Gotta show off our edgelord tattoo by Deans. Please be the beach. Please be the beach. Please be the beach. There's 3 different places where you can. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Beautiful. I might raise the volume a little bit.
Now, who invited you here?
Emergency only. Okay, so first, I think I am gonna uh, up the volume a little bit. Okay, so let me know if it's ever too loud now. Um, okay, we are stranded on the beach. This poor guy is struggle busing. Poor Kelvin. Suffered a traumatic brain injury from the crash. But you can follow me, Kelvin. We'll be buddies. You don't have to go through this alone. He's a super, super sweet guy, but this time we have a little buddy to hang out with. Okay, so I should have said this before we started the game. In Sons of the Forest, there are 3 different places where you can spawn. There's a forest, the beach, and the snowy mountain. I always end up spawning on the snowy mountain, and it is so out of the way and so hard to get to places with that I feel like it makes the game harder. But being on the beach, I think, is actually perfect because the first cave that we want to go explore is right here on the beach. So we can just dive right into it, pretty much. The big thing is that we need to just get a weapon first. Yeah, they aren't happy with the special ops that came. Ugh, I never get to spawn on the beach. This is perfect. Okay, so yes, our character is Press. The way that it works is that basically this eccentric billionaire, Edward Pupton, um, owns this island and a pharmaceutical corporation, and he and his family went missing on it 7 months ago. And your character is the person who wrote Edward Pupton's autobiography and is with the press. And so I think because Edward Pupton thought that there might be foul play involved with his going missing or something, he'd said that if anything happens, to alert us and have us come explore the island and figure out what happened. So we ended up going with a special forces unit, and everyone but Kelvin here got killed. There were more who were sent, but like they've gone missing or whatever. So just kind of up to us to see what we can figure out. Sorry, I'm such an audiophile. Maybe. That said, we need to open this. Who cares about some rich dude? Go build a comfy mansion for Kelvin. Yeah, exactly. Um, that's the vibe completely. Um, we've got a little bit of an instant meal, vodka, bombs. Okay. What about... We need a spear. Oh, we need duct tape for that. Minor issue there, because I don't know where we'll find duct tape. But we need to find the rest of our team. We also need to find... Oop, that startled me. I feel like... Actually, I know where I can go. Let's explore around the beach, because we just need to find some duct tape. It'd be really nice to get some kind of weapon we could actually use before running into that cave. Because I don't think the cave is too bad. Like, we could take it day one. And what's the worst that happened? We get brutally murdered? Kelvin will show up. The only thing that gets me about the companions is that I just don't understand why they named him Kelvin with an L. It's like, you could have just said Kevin. Kevin would have been fine. Sorry to anyone named Kelvin, whoever hears this, but... Cool. I think there's some villages and other things around here. Man, we are close to death. We have no items, no real food. We're killing it. Maybe Kelvin's parents were scientists and really love extreme temperatures. Okay, yeah, I think that that actually wins out. Ooh, red smoke. We've got a down party. Okay, it sounds so good so far. Is it too quiet or anything, or is it just, it's good overall? Okay, perfect. Ooh, but we do get electricity in this game via solar panels. So love that. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Nope, and he's dead. But he has a machete. Circuit breaker. Ooh, and we got duct tape. God bless America. We got so much duct tape. Okay, this was actually perfect. Yeah, the tents seem like a nice idea if you don't realize that this place is overrun with mutants and cannibals. That kind of puts a damper on things. Let's see here. Ooh, another solar panel. Some ramen. Ooh. You know, actually, I think there's another spot with some stuff not too far away. I'm gonna run to, because we're right here and it's annoying to get to anyway. And then we'll head back to the cave. Ooh. We don't even need to make a spear, we got one. Should actually add some of this. Ooh. I'm sorry. Oh, and you even tested on your phone. You are so good to me, Wit. I appreciate you. Luckiest person ever. Happy as a friend. Yeah, when I would play Sons of the Forest by myself, I had to like bring my headphones down to half volume because otherwise I was like going deaf. And it took me way too long, longer than I care to admit, to just like go into the options and change the audio. So I was just nervous that it wouldn't translate right with stream. Ooh, what's this? Probably gross. Oh, nope, it's blackberries. Sweet. Just start collecting little berries here and there. Cute little cannibal camp here. Hmm. Not loving this because we're close to... Oh, they've got a mutant tied up. Don't come at me. Okay, wrong way, buddy boy. No, 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 I saved you. Where would you be without me? See, look at that guy. He is so full of meat. Oh. Oop. That would do it. Please be nice. Please be kind. I'm just a simple boy. Just looking to steal from you. See, I'm delicate. I'm just here to rob. Oh, hey, Kelvin. Where the hell were you? Watch me get my ass beat. Come on, Kelvin. We gotta run. Okay, cannibals, what you don't know is that this man has brain damage. And so, if you mess with him, that's technically a hate crime. Oh. Oh my god. Okay, Kelvin, you're fine. Gotta get up, buddy. Kelvin's just sleeping. Such a drama queen. Yeah, in Sons of the Forest, I mean, there's a lot of ways that they improve the gameplay. Like, I've said 1,010,000 times, the gameplay is so much better in this one. The building mechanics are fantastic. I love all of it. It's just the story was one of the most poorly ones ever written. That said, gotta love, gotta love the gameplay, and honestly, the graphics. I think the graphics are pretty killer. Listen, if I could mod the story, I have notes. I have ideas. Yeah, okay, Kelvin's running through the forest. See, he's happy and healthy. But yeah, it's such a beautiful island to explore, and in Sons of the Forest there are seasons. So each season lasts around 5 days, and we're in summer right now. Like, it's the start of summer. So it'll be fall soon, and then everything will be covered in snow for winter. But, oh, it's little dead guy. Poor little dead guy on his rich little yacht. R.I.P. in peace. The Realm Beyond. Book is everything you need to know how to join the Sons of the Stars movement and pass your first initiation ceremony. So, got a little bit of a cult going on. Sunset Times, missing CEO. Edward Puffton and his family are still missing. Authorities still looking for clues. Found some light bulbs. Silas, blow it up. Blow the wall right out. You'll be able to sneak in. Everyone will be at the party. Sneak right in. Ivan. Fuck Edward. And Timmy. Honestly, mood. I mean, I think the key takeaway from horror games is you should never trust pharmacy CEOs. You will find meaning in life again. Sons of the Stars. I swear they, like, modeled this off of Scientology or something. Non-believer. Oh, thank God we finally have meds. And we found pajamas. Ships are safe at port, but that's not what ships are built for. Okay, so a lot of Christian iconography. Sorry, I love to get too involved in exploring. We already got our pot. Hey, wait, where's Kelvin? It says you're by me. There you are, buddy. Oh, that doesn't look nice. Oh, buddy, that... We do not have health insurance. They did not put us on a plan, buddy. I am so sorry. But I took it out. I'm sure you're fine. Just walk it off. Yeah, I remember these yachts were here, and I just remember there being some stuff on them, so we were already right there for the machete. We might as well come in and ransack this place. Oh. Okay. Cute little drawing. Love that. Oh, and a video recording of Cultist's arrival. Achievement unlocked. Blockbuster. Watch recorded found footage. Well, okay. Loving the flowers. Silas. That's the person they said should blow themselves up or whatever. The entrance will be in Puffton's home. on the right side of the island, according to that map. Make sure you close the gold door after you enter. Ivan. You know, for what it's worth, I don't believe we ever hear about who Ivan is. Like, I think that's as much as we get about Ivan, which is a little odd considering that they signed 2 notes from him that are very explicit in giving some strange directions that feel informed. I think that's everything here. I guess while we're safe in here, let's figure out what all we can do. We've got 5 crafted spears, which is good. We could create a crafted bow, which is top priority. Perfect. And then grab that. Repair tool, a torch. What other stuff do we need? I mean, I think if anything, just having the bow is nice. We're definitely going to need that soon. I really don't like the item selection or whatever in this game, because this is the one gameplay thing that I think they fumbled the ball on. I could see where they're coming from with it, but I think they could have easily found a better solution. In the forest, you could just assign 4 items to different parts of the D-pad, and then hold left trigger and press that button just to instantly pull that item up. In this one, instead, they have it to where you assign it to your backpack, and then you press down and it pulls up your backpack, and you have to go and find it and click use, which you can probably imagine sucks in the middle of combat. And it only lets you do 2 weapons, but an axe counts as a weapon. So it's okay, so you have 1 weapon and an axe to cut down trees. But you can put 4 different things for random food or other things on it, so it's just kind of bizarre to me. That's a cannibal. Let's head up a little bit. We're gonna start working our way back to the cave. You know my goblin brain needs to collect every single berry and seed that I can find. Because what if we need it? What if I'm ever 1 stick short? Okay, we're good on sticks, we're good on rocks. Well, I'm glad to hear that the sound is good. That makes me much happier. And sorry, I'm not, asking you to, hang out through an entire session or anything. I know you probably have a lot of stuff to do. So please don't feel obligated to stick around or something if you need to go do other things. But always know I love having you in chat. I'm just very, very grateful you could find the time to help me make sure that it all sounded good. Yeah, waiting for a bit more combat. We're gonna get some pretty quick here. The one thing is that... Oh, wow. The one thing is that Sons of the Forest, I think combat is more terrifying to me in this game, because maybe it's enemies are smarter or something? I'm not sure. They just, they can really pack a punch. and they can really take a punch. So you end up, I mean, the first few times I played this game, I never even got to the point where I could make a base. Um, I would die every time before I could do it. There's just so many more cannibals in this game. Like, they really... This island is decked out with them. Lousy with cannibals. We need to get down. Oh, we might have to go this way. Shopping for walking paths and looking up cosplay stuff for my mom. It's all good. Oh, wait, fun. Your mom wants to cosplay something? I love your mom. What do the cannibals eat? Well, it tastes like chicken. No, but there's so much animal and wildlife on this map. Like, I'm playing on hard survival, so spawns are like dramatically reduced for animals. And honest to God, we're still going to be just fine. There's so many of them. Kelvin, just jump off the cliff, buddy. It's okay, buddy. Everyone, if all your friends are jumping off a bridge, that means that you should too, because it's fun. She wants to play a little like Toriel, the elf from the Hobbit movies, for Renaissance Festival this year, and I'm so proud. God bless. I love your mom and how much she loves that stuff. So good. For now, though, it's about to become night, and when it's night, it is night in this game. Like, we are SOL. So let's make a quick little shelter. Sweet little thing here. Achievement unlocked. Survivor. Survive day 1. Oh my god, there's a moose. Please don't kill me, Mr. Moose. That's right, your family's really into the Hobbit and Lord of the Rings, right? I mean, I'm saying that like it's uncommon. Everyone should be. But I feel like I remember almost like you saying that you had like some family traditions around like certain times where you watch it and things like that. You say very immediately. Wait, so what's your family stuff with Lord of the Rings? Remind me. Your it's because of your mom, because she'd read it every year since she was a kid, forever. Oh my gosh. Good for her. Those are hard-ass books for a kid. Your mom's a genius. I love how popular they've become, because I think they really are such phenomenal... Ooh, hate that sound. They really are such phenomenal books. I wish that I got to spend more time with them growing up. I wasn't allowed to really read or do anything like that because my mom didn't want me to be a nerd, which clearly did not work out at all. As a tradition, we just watch it as often as possible and occasionally reread it together. Okay, wait, rereading a book together sounds so cute, actually. I genuinely love that tradition for you all. And yeah, no, giant brain nerd. If anything, she maybe just made it easier for me to, like, Oh, it keeps dropping extra berries. That's fun. She just made it easier for me to become bullied by actual nerds because now I don't know what Star Wars is. And honestly, if you didn't grow up with Star Wars, I feel like it's kind of hard to watch or get into. I tried a couple times, and after like an hour, I just start talking. I can't do it. Your dad engineered it so that you do most of the Gollum stuff. I love that, actually. Iconic. Sorry, there's so much stuff to gather in this game. We don't really have any food. We're gonna be in a cave for a minute. So I'm just filling up my hunger real quick with all these damn berries. Ooh, okay, you said the Star Wars books kept you more sane than the movies. I've heard amazing things about the books. So maybe I really should give that a try. I keep forgetting they exist, but then someone will bring them up and talk about how great they are and how, I want to say, like, not that the movie changed a lot, but like you just get more context and you get more absorbed into the world with the books, so it can become easier as like an entry point. You love a video game where you go berry picking. I love the fact that there's so much flora and fauna in this game. Like, they really do make it feel like you're in an actual forest. Um, and I think it's amazing. Like, I love getting to go berry picking. I love that you can collect so many berries and flowers and mushrooms and stuff. Like, you know, there will be times I just run around and go mushroom picking. It's perfect. Okay, so I think we're ready to take on our very first cave. It's going to be a little hard because we don't have a flashlight. But, I mean, we run around, we found some health. I mean, we got killed once. That happened. But, I mean, like, we got knocked out. Not killed. But I think we're going to be good. Love the X-Wing novels because the authors are funny, but it might be hard if you don't already care about the political stuff going on that the movies touch on. 99% of what I love is politics. So, like, when I feel like literature and stuff is so unique in that it can really, like, show the absurdity of a political situation or, like, the inhumanity of it in such a unique way. So I love when things don't hold back in touching on that. Sorry if that was a nerdy response. Okay, so we are at our first cave. I'm going to save right here real quick. We'll probably have to save a few times in the cave too. But I think right now what I want to do is I'm just going to reload that save. Because by reloading the save, if we get knocked down, they just tie us up again. Rather than it being like, you have been brutally killed and you've lost all your progress. So might as well. I feel like when you die on the very first day due to a giant cannibal hitting you with a club, I'm giving myself grace on that. Didn't like war and politics till Star Wars stuff. Jedi are boring, let's do dogfights and backstabbing politicians. I get that. That's a mood. Okay, wait, let me undo the little tent. I want to undo the tent. There we go. Sweet. Kelvin, you be a good boy, okay? You be good. You hang out. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Andor, I don't think I've ever heard of that. Ooh. Puffcorp outbids Sahara Therapeutics for Remote Island. Sahara Therapeutics is the evil corporation from the forest. So this corporation outbid the evil corporation from the forest for this remote island. Okay, we just downloaded location of an entertainment bunker onto our GPS. Love that. Oh, yeah, no, don't ever feel like you need to shut up about Star Wars. I enjoy getting to learn about these things. And God bless that in this game we don't have the big lighter that keeps going in and out. We have like a constant electric lighter. Okay. Having a blast. Oh, we need to maybe cook some meat soon before it goes rotten. Fuck that lighter, worse than Phasma Tier 1 flashlights. It was so bad. I got my ass beat the other day because I was in a cave and my lighter wouldn't turn on, and I just kept getting my ass kicked, and I was so annoyed. Okay. I think there's mutants in here. Or cannibals. Or both. Yep. What the hell? Two hits. Damn. Okay, I might get my ass beat here. Oh god. As if the cannibals weren't bad enough, we're about to face our first mutant. Yikes. Okay, three of them charged me right there. I need to brainstorm here about what to do, because there's really not that many enemies in this cave. And it's the first cave that we should go to. So since we're right here, it makes sense to do it. I just forgot how hard these things hit. I mean, it doesn't help that I'm playing on hard survival. Oh, wait. Okay, when I said restart, I didn't think it was gonna have me restart the entire game. Bro, what the hell? No. We are not doing that. I thought I was just gonna reload the latest checkpoint. But that was sweet of it to put us back on the beach. It's okay to be bad at things. It's okay for you to just have a little faith that this was all part of the plan. And I am on top of it. And that was just uh I'm branding this as a comeback story. And so I wanted to die twice really quick in like 20 minutes. I guess technically I died 3 times in like 30 minutes. But I'm not counting. Oh wait, I need to tear apart this tent. Okay, this time we have so got it in the bag. First, I just need to redo this little part. Got some nice 9mm ammo. Uh-oh. Puff Pork was outbid by Sahara Therapeutics. I did not know that. The nice thing is that the entertainment bunker that we just got the location of is right by where we're going to build our base. And it has a lot of nice shit in it. So it's just like a free stockpile of stuff. But I do enjoy that Sons of the Forest is so much harder. It really actually feels like you're trying to survive against mutants, as opposed to the other game where it's like an Armsy punches you in the face, and you're like, oh, just kidding, we're fine. It knocked a little bit of leaves off my body. Okay, so I'm so used to the forest where you have to press up to build things. I keep forgetting that I can just do it. I don't need to use the survival book anymore. I'm gonna keep this up, and I'm also going to build a fire. The question is where a fire would be most useful. Probably right here. And we can lure them up. I just appreciate the patience as I get reacquainted with the game. Oopsie-daisy. They're angry. Come on, friends. Come on, friends. Uh-oh. Okay, I didn't mean the mutant. What the hell? Ah! Oh, he just beat up the mutant. Okay, we killed the mutant. We killed the mutant. We are a punch away from getting killed. Okay. Okay, buddy. See, everything's fine. You know what? Fuck this. I'm gonna save real quick. Listen, we killed a mutant. We killed a... I am not opposed to save scumming in this game because they throw so many enemies at you in caves that it's like borderline impossible, it feels like sometimes. Oh. And that's why we save. Ugh. Forcing ourselves out of a slime cocoon. Oh! God damn. Okay. This first cave is kicking our ass a little bit. I didn't expect him to rush me as I was coming back. I guess that was my bad. I'm kind of loving this feeling of being so powerless and weak, though. Ugh. A single hit. Once we can just kill this guy, we'll be in the clear, I think. Oh my god. Okay. It's personal. Now I refuse to give up. This little ass will not leave me alone. I've been cutesy, I've been demure, now I gotta get tough. Now we gotta break skulls. This is not the graceful start to this game I'd hoped for. But it's all good. Once we get past this, we can actually get armor once we survive this little jerk. Ugh. Okay, we'll open the bag over here. Okay. Buddy boy, where you at? Finally! Oh wow, that's a big throw. I'm used to the forest. Did that do it? No? Like, come on now. There we go. Okay, now our luck is about to change. We can finally get armor. Maybe it would have been smart to get armor before coming into the cave. Now we know. Come on, we need some bones. What does Kelvin think? You know, I don't think even Kelvin knows. But it's sweet that he likes to just hang out and wait for us outside of caves. We'll see him again soon. Okay, just in case they throw something our way, I'm gonna save again. Let's see. Got bones for days. Got 2 ropes. Okay. So we actually have bone armor now. You'd love to see it. I'll save again for that. Kelvin doesn't think, he does things and feels things. You are so correct. Kelvin honestly is just built different. I think that's the only way you can really describe him and be accurate. Well, RIP, it looks like it despawned the other bodies. That's what we get, honestly. We don't deserve to be rewarded for that appalling display. But I think when we first came in and got killed, there were 3 mutants. Oh, there's the 3rd. I mean, 3 cannibals. See, that's how easy it's always supposed to be. I don't know why those other ones had to act up so much. Out here making me look foolish. I wonder if the machete is better. I've really never used the machete, but like... I mean, I guess it's got a shorter reach, which is dangerous. Yeah, maybe that's something I play with when I'm not at low health and at the very beginning of the game. Yeah, when I first played Sons of the Forest, I really wasn't enthused about the fact that, like, Kelvin is with us. And I felt kind of bad, like, I don't know. He's just the guy doing his thing. He shouldn't be, like, catching any strays. But I just did not like the idea of it at all. Lots of raw fish. Oh, we could stand to eat. I was so unenthused with the idea of, like, having a companion or whatever. And then, honestly, the game changed my mind. Oh, you thought I said stand to eat. No, we could stand to eat. Yes. But yeah, Sons of the Forest slowly changed my mind. I love Kelvin. Um, and I thought it would ruin kind of like the I thought I would it would ruin kind of the suspense or something, having another person, but I don't think it does. I think it's nice because it's like someone else that you've got to like be responsible for, you know, because he got hurt, which makes it even scarier. Okay, so we're good on skulls, we're good on bones. The flashlight in this game is much better. Um, oh. Are there people in here? Guess not. Just meant to scare us. Yeah, it's a nice change in dynamic. That's a good way to put it. Oh. This is actually the way we're supposed to go. Um, so I'm gonna backtrack. Because there's only a little bit more to do in this cave. Also, that room terrifies me for reasons I will go into once we go back to finish that room. But I think that's like the scariest room in the forest to me. I mean, Sons of the Forest. Yeah, it's a nice change of dynamic. And then I think what I love most about how they did Kelvin is you're able to give him commands, like chop logs, you know, grab sticks, do whatever. But you can also just charge him to maintain your base. And if you do that, he just like goes around and like, if I build stick storage, he will start hunting out sticks to fill up the storage for me, you know, and just other things like that, which makes it really nice because I can just like set up my base the way I want, and then he helps furnish it, or like fill it in. And I really appreciate that. Like coming back after a time I'm in a cave and all of my log storage is now filled up and it's easy for me to do my next round of building. Very grateful. Let's see what's back here. It's just like, I'm always fascinated when people add in a companion to a game, how they're going to make it work. And this is one of the instances where I do think they actually made it work. So, buddy. Little buddy. Sorry you had to die. There's also another companion we can get, and I really like the way they dealt with him, with that character too. Not a him, it's a girl, but... Okay, that was rude. Oh my god. I was about to open up my inventory, and if I do that, time continues on, and I'm just stuck in place, while other enemies can, like, come in and kick my ass. And I was about to do that, and there was a mutant right there next to me. Love that. Love that energy. Love that vibe. I'm gonna come back out here and save real quick. Oh, yeah, sorry. So you know who the other companion is. We'll start seeing Virginia around the island, and she'll slowly get more comfortable with us and start hanging out at our base and around us, which is very sweet. I like it overall. And I was concerned about how they would make her like a meaningful companion too, and they actually did a great job. She's the companion you can give guns to, so you'll just hear like, "Oh my God, he followed us!" Come on, please die. Oop. Yeah, so once you get comfortable enough, once Virginia gets comfortable enough with you, you can just start handing her a shotgun, and she'll go around protecting your base. And that's honestly kind of badass too. I like it. I'd say overall they did a pretty damn good job with the game, outside of all things related to writing a story. Okay, come on now. There we go. The only thing that's annoying to me is that you have to build a shelter to save, which is a small thing. Like, it's probably silly to complain about that, but you need to save so often in this game because it's hard as hell and will kick your ass. And so they really should just have it be a feature in the menu that you can save instead of having to like construct and deconstruct the shelter. Because if you ever forget to deconstruct it, then you just have like a house icon on your map for the rest of the game. And you have to like go into the cave just to undo the shelter and get rid of it. And I hate that. Okay, got some health. I think we're officially solid. Whew. Okay, killed it. Now we need a little bit of this. So one thing about this game that I do like is that I think there's like 5 or 6 major caves um, that are big that you have to navigate. This is the first one, but in every single one, there is this kind of like almost alien artifact that you can find. Okay, so we got some more rope, which means we can make some more armor. because after getting our ass kicked for that first hour, the more protection I can have, the better. Forgot how just vital that is that in this game. Okay, so we head up here and then we go this way, I think. Oh. We go this way, I think. Ooh, a blueprint to make a light up cross. Very cutesy. Can restore our faith in Goose Jesus. Ta-da! Cute little artifact. It's pretty. Is there anything up there? No. Okay, I think that about does it for this cave. There might be a tiny bit left. Oh, I see these. More rope. Lick the artifact for science. You know what? That's a good idea, especially because it's electric. You know, that's probably a nice little sensation on a wet tongue. I think that'll wake us up. It's better than coffee. Okay, let's see what's back here. Free radio. Give me 1 second, I just got a message. Okay, we're good. Oh, you. Cute. Some vodka. And a flare gun. A stun gun. But I think we can see a fun friend back here. Yeah, there he is. Little slugster. Okay, I think we've killed all the enemies in this cave. Well, besides that creepy ass little baby. Okay, so now we have to go back to that room that I'm terrified of. And I actually don't know how that's gonna go. I'm a little scared. On the bright side, we get a special item in the first few caves. There's like 3 main caves we need to go to, or I guess 4. And this is the first one, so we get like a necessary item for progression here. Oh, it's this way. Come on, there we go. Little light. And we could get a flashlight too, but the light from the lighter is honestly just so much nicer than anything I'm used to at this point with the forest. Okay, last room of the cave. The worst one of all. Some vodka, some meals, energy drink, watch, flares, and a rebreather. Able to hang out in the water once again. There's a shark. And sharks are scary. Okay, pretty much none of those hit. And we have no ranged weapons. I mean, maybe this actually does damage against it, I don't know. Almost a shock. Come on now. Oh god. I'm gonna run out of stun gun ammo. If it's even making any impact on him. Okay. Not the end of the world. I wonder if I can throw rocks at it. Nope. maybe you can use Molotovs. You never know. Okay, that was the wrong. That's not doing it either. Okay. Only thing we can do is potentially die. Ugh. Oh, it's... Okay, maybe we managed to get past it. I mean, if not, it just will kill us horribly. What's the worst that could happen, right? If there's anything in this world that petrifies me to my core, like makes me a complete, utterly useless mess, it's sharks. Like, the threat of being with a shark underwater, to me, is the scariest thing that can exist ever on all of Earth. Bruh, where the hell are we? I say that, you come out in the middle of the fucking ocean. Swear to God, if I get killed by a shark. Okay. We did it. We survived the cave. We got the rebreather. Reset. Not too bad. We're not going to talk about how many times we died, but overall, we did good. So it's Crocs and alligators for you. You can boot the snoot for most sharks, but not Crocs, etc. Yeah, I've heard that all my life. Like, well, if a shark is coming at you, you just gotta punch it in the nose. And I'm like, no one is able to do that in real life. That is not a thing that happens. Like, if a great white shark is charging at you, you're not gonna be like, oh, it's okay, I'm just gonna punch him right in the nostril. Maybe it's because I assume everyone is like me and completely petrified with fear around them, though. Okay. Hey, Kelvin. How you been, buddy? Came out of all this alright. Let's go down the beach a little. someone like the Crocs and alligators. Game over. Do not pass go. Shark snack. Yep. I am convinced that is what all sharks. Well, like when I think of shark, I think of great white. I mean, like there's tinier sharks that aren't that big a deal, you know. But for me, it's the great white in particular. A nice rainy day by the ocean. Nothing better. Sometimes you can see the turtles will like be coming up to lay eggs, and you can collect the eggs to cook stuff. So I guess that wasn't the case this time, but I'll keep an eye out. There are many medium sharks that are overly curious, and that's when you boop. But great whites are not curious. They just want dinner, and you are dinner shaped. No, I completely agree with that. Um, when I talk about sharks, I just mean great whites. A lot of those sharks, besides like hammerheads, um, are pretty harmless overall. Um, but it's the great whites where I'm like, nope, you see one of those, you run. That is my biggest fear in the world. And then some people will be like, oh, well, if it's the great white, you just gotta boop them in the nose. And I'm like, nope, that's not gonna happen. That's not how that'll work, buddy. So that's where I think our miscommunication came from. Yeah, I know Jaws caused a huge population decline in sharks, and sharks tend not to eat people. We're too bony. Um, we're way too bony, and there's not enough fat. So them and orcas tend to not really care about attacking or eating people. But even then, just like the act of being around a shark or in water where there could be sharks, I am petrified to my core. That's the one thing that'll always get me. Ooh, hey, we got some binoculars. One fun thing, though, is that orcas apparently are a great white's biggest fear. Uh, there was, I forget where I was reading about it. Um, I'm trying to remember exactly where I read about it, but orcas love fat, and they especially love like fatty liver. And great whites have apparently a very delicious one to orcas. And so there's a lot of like documentation of them playing with great whites, and then like eating their liver and then piecing out. And so now people can tell if orcas are like entering an area or becoming more prevalent in an area because all the great whites will run away. Okay, we have got rope for days. And duct tape. We're kind of killing it. Yeah, so if you're wondering why I'm like, no, I'm not doing Subnautica. That's not a thing that's gonna happen. I am irrationally petrified of sharks in the ocean. I know it's entirely irrational. Okay, so we have a GPS thing up here saying that one of our teammates' bodies or something is up here. So we'll go find that on our way to where we can make our base. Yeah, I mean, if you ever decide to stream it, let me know. But Subnautica just isn't going to be a game I play ever. I know myself enough to know when something just won't be a good time. Ooh, we got so many berries. Some chill, relaxing foraging. It's telling us we're close. Ah. Okay, so we need to have a shovel. Ah, well. We'll just keep on keeping on. Come back here once we get a shovel. But there's another one over here in the ocean. So we might run and grab that. The second Subnautica is less scary in that respect, and there's a lot more overland stuff, but I feel ya. Oh, fun. I didn't know that there was a second Subnautica. Yeah, anything with the ocean just is never going to be my vibe, but I can see why people would be really drawn to it. Like, it makes sense to me why Subnautica is so popular. Kind of like how I can understand why Mortal Kombat is so popular. Like, it's not for me, but I can see why some people love it. It's a good game. Ooh, it's got icebergs which terrify you. Wait, what about icebergs terrifies you? I don't think I've heard as many people with that fear. I need to keep remembering to drink my coffee. When you're swimming around it, they're big. Yeah, I could see that being intimidating. For sure. That went a totally different way than I expected. I figured, like, if you were scared of icebergs, it would be something like, oh, they're melting and, like, some ancient parasite or germ gets out and kills us or something. That's like exactly where my mind went to. So, different wavelengths, but I think yours makes 10 times more sense and is more logical. Oh, I mean, sure, but that's just fun. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's what Resident Evil prepared us for. He's just a bunch of cute little effigies. Okay, that's kind of cutesy, kind of demure. Love it. Your first horror movie as a little kid was John Carpenter's The Thing. I don't think I'm familiar with that movie, but I feel like I've heard a lot of people talk about it. That and, like, The Blob. I think technically my first horror movie was Chucky. Because my mom had it on VHS, and I was like 7, and I looked around and saw that we had a videotape called Chucky that was orange. Like, the tape itself was orange. And so I thought it was Chucky from the Rugrats. Like, he had a movie. And so I put it in while my mom was asleep and watched it, and it was not Chucky from Rugrats. It was nothing like that at all. But the fact that it was Chucky and the VHS tape was orange, like, I can see why I thought that as a kid, you know? I was like, who else would they be talking about besides Chucky from Rugrats? That explains almost everything about me. You know what? Fair. Very fair. Let's get this. So there's this life raft thing out there that supposedly has one of our teammates in it. So we're gonna make a little raft and get out there. And this is perfect timing, because Sons of the Forest just released an update 1 week ago today, on the 15th of January, and that update was adding rafts to the game. So this entire time they never actually had rafts until now. And I'm not gonna lie, it was terrifying because there's tons of great white sharks out here. So before, to get out here, you just had to like swim and hope to God that no sharks saw you and that you didn't die. Not a great system. I was petrified. Like, I just got done talking about how my biggest fear is like swimming in water with sharks, let alone seeing the dorsal fins coming at you as you're in the middle of the ocean swimming. Nothing you can do to stop it. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with the fact that they decided to add rafts to the game now. I don't know why it took them so long to add rafts, because like, they have them in the forest. Like, they had all of the code or logistics worked out for it already. But better late than never. Then the other minor thing with this game, which I don't know if I like this change between the forest and Sons of the Forest. But in the forest, like for this raft, for example, we need planks, sticks, duct tape, and rope. Um, you would just go up to it and you would put in all of the items you had that were needed, you know? And like if I didn't have enough logs, I could put everything else in and then come back with more logs to finish it up. In this one, you can only do like one thing at a time and in like a certain order for it to make logical sense. Which, like, I can see they're doing like more immersion that way. But, like, if anything, just have a mechanic where we set the items to the side or something. I don't know. Now I'm probably just being nitpicky. Yeah, I thought you had to press right trigger to paddle, but I guess you just press straight ahead. I wonder if we'll see any great whites out here. Your mom agrees with me about sharks too. That's because your mom is super smart. I think you mentioned in chat that she was almost an engineer. Um, and like she was reading The Hobbit at 2 years old or whatever. So she's a genius, and that's why she agrees with me. Okay, wait. Don't. Aw. He'd be dead. But we got his gun. Yep, great white. Just circle in the boat, because why not? Why wouldn't you circle the boat? Or go right under my raft? Oh my god, you're huge. Please, please leave me alone. My raft floated too far away. I hate this. Ugh. Kill me. But yeah, so that's what you would have to swim through until this update. I just have to jump in the water and start running and then pray to God it didn't see me. We did it. We survived. Oh. Thank you. Proud of me for doing it on hard mode without rafts the first time I played. Yeah, I don't know how I did it. But it involved a lot of me crying. Okay, let's... Oh, there's a special axe. Okay, so we're close to where I want to set up a base. But I think that we're also... I think we're also pretty close. I think there's somewhere where we can get a better axe. But if anything, we can just run up and check out this other guy. This other GPS dot. Apparently there's something on the way. Yeah, it's so pretty in this game. I really love it. It feels like the forest back home. Especially with how much it rains. But I do love when it turns fall. And like all of the trees change color and stuff. Like it's so pretty. Not as big a fan of winter. Everything is frigid and completely covered in snow. But otherwise, great time. I guess I should have my machete out in case I'm attacked, because I got rid of all my spears trying to kill that frickin' shark. Ah, cute little salmon. Yeah, our base will be right back there. I'm probably gonna check the purple GPS spot on the map for that person from our team, and then see if I can get the modern axe and get to the entertainment bunker. And I think once I get to the entertainment bunker, I'm gonna call it for this playthrough. I mean, for not this whole playthrough, for today's playthrough. It'd be like another, I'm guessing like 20-ish minutes, so that put us at a little over 2 hours. because I think I'm gonna need to wrap up some work before I play Phasmo tonight. Yeah, I'm so excited to get to play Sons of the Forest on here. I love this game so much. I suck at it, but I love it. Oh my gosh, so much aloe. Considering that stuff can be turned into medicine, I'm kind of happy. Damn. But, sorry, I dove right into this. How about you, Wit? How's your day? Any fun plans? Ooh. Again voicing my concerns. Gordon. Puffton refuses to acknowledge what this place is, not even counting what my team has been finding on the other side of the island. Surveyors going missing, our workers turning up dead. If you won't deal with the situation, I will. Jianyu. Okay. So Mr. Puffton was being stupid. I don't think this is a real cave. I think this is just a little bit of like resources. I say hesitantly. Hate that. Running out. Don't know what that was. Don't need to know. Part of life is... the best part of life is the mysteries, right? Gonna eat dinner soon and keep binging Night Agent. Ooh. I haven't seen that. Is that a TV show? Political spy thriller. Netflix. Nice. Sounds like the perfect evening. Yeah, I need to respond to some work stuff and then probably take a shower and do laundry and eventually play Phasmo. Oh, but I downloaded the video file. Oop, 1 second. Getting close to this guy. I downloaded the video file for the playthrough of Phasmophobia that you, me, Pam, and Johnny did within the last week or so, and sent it to the editor I hired. And so within the next week or so, I'll be getting the video back. But I'm excited. I think it'll be fun. I mean, it could also be a disaster. And I immediately had anxiety about the fact that I talked about it on social media. But I think if anything, it'll just be fun for us to have. Sad day. So we do have a flashlight now. God bless. Yeah, it was a good night. I think it'll be funny to see how a person can turn that into YouTube footage, and like what I guess could be improved upon to make that more engaging in the future. It'll just be like a really good learning opportunity. Okay, I swear there's like... There's a modern axe somewhere. Oops. Sorry, boy. I did not mean to interrupt your water drinking session. And I mean, if I can't find it, then I'll just move on to the entertainment bunker and call it. Oh, wait, but there's fire. I mean, a flare. I think that might be it. I just remember it being close to the flashlight guy. There's an achievement for like eating every possible thing in the game. So if you see me eating poisonous stuff, that's why. Lots of yarrow. Oops. Aww. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Don't mind the machete. Oh. Sleepy boy. Nice. Okay, modern axe it is. Who is Jack Holt? What is he doing here? Hudson didn't have any friends. Chuck. So, fun fact. We are Jack Holt. They're talking about us. And they don't seem to realize that we were Puffkin's, like, autobiography, or biography writer. So, it's why we're here, but I still think that's a flimsy reason. I don't think a person would ever be like, if something happens to me, call a writer. As someone who loves writing, I feel like I'm able to say that. You did that in Skyrim, but there's no achievement. Listen, the amount of things I've done in Skyrim that were just completely unnecessary, that's like 80% of what makes the game fun. You cannot tell me otherwise. Oh, but maybe there was a lot of good stuff right here. So I might put down a stick marker just so that we know for the future that we can come back. What would be good for resources? Yeah, that makes sense. Just a little resource icon. there's a save slot in the entertainment bunker, and it looks like it's about to become dark. So this is actually absolutely perfect timing, because where I'm setting up shelter is going to be right past the entertainment bunker. Like a 2-minute real life time walk. So I think saving there is perfect so that tomorrow I can boot up and start making my shelter. Lord knows that's going to be a process. All the graves. It is kind of funny to me that finding a shovel in this game is a big deal. I feel like that's just something you would expect to be able to find literally anywhere easily. But in this game, it is one of the hardest items to possibly acquire. Like, to me, it feels like an endgame item. You have one in your car permanently. Yeah, like, especially, they're doing construction on the island. Like, we've already come across a few construction crews. What do you mean we have to, like, go deep, deep, deep into a cave using, like, a rebreather, rope gun, and all this other shit just to find a shovel? I call BS. And I'm correct to do so. But you know, my gremlin ass needs to collect everything until I'm full on inventory. Hey, Court, how you doing? Right now we're just playing Sons of the Forest, this survival horror game where we have to, like, survive a forest full of cannibals and mutants. Although we are actually just about to end. Oop. Okay. So here's the secret bunker that we found the location of. Lots of cute little items for us to pilfer. Tim LeBlanc, so that was Timmy from the first game. Parallel universes and travel between them. Okay, so best-selling author of Dimension Switch, an in-depth study of the connection between our universe and the many universes around us. Okay, so I guess Timmy went on to become some kind of scientist. And that guy in the intro who knocked us out was considered... He's Jianyu, and he is considered a high security risk. Okay. You said, oh, LOL, of course. Well, let me know if you stream Phasmophobia. Yeah, I believe we will. Probably like 6:37. We're gonna stream Phasmophobia. For now, I had just wanted to figure out if I could get the audio all right in this game. So Wit was kind enough to be on and help me make sure that it wasn't like blaring through the stream too much or something. But we did a lot. We survived our first cave. We killed a bunch of enemies and mutants. We never died once. We were like really, really chill and good and professional the entire time, and any video evidence to the contrary doesn't exist and is fake. But for now, I think that's going to be where... Actually, maybe I should just sleep first. Yeah. Beautiful. Okay, so that can be where we call it. Good. Okay. Whew. Well, for a first stream of Sons of the Forest, I think we did okay. We ended up with my absolute favorite starting location, the beach. It was much harder than I thought, diving right into our first cave with no armor and being low on health. But we managed to save the day, get the rebreather, and get to the entertainment bunker, along with getting the modern axe and the machete. So I think, for only playing a couple hours, I think we actually accomplished quite a bit. But tomorrow I'll start making an actual, like, defensible fortress and start my building. So I'll get going on that. But for now, thank you so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it, as always. And I will be streaming Phasmo, like I said, in probably like 2-ish hours. So I'm going to get some stuff done, eat some dinner, and then I will hopefully see you guys then. If not, have a great rest of your night. All right. See ya.